And welcome back to Pure Nebraska. Wednesdays on our daily show, we like to put the group called Common Ground in the spotlight.
Common Ground is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. Joining us now to talk about the use of cover crops is Common Ground volunteer Leslie Boswell. Leslie, always nice to see you. Thank you for making the drive from the Shickley area.
Yeah.
Love to be here.
Good.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Back to school for your family, for your grandkids.
Back to school. I think all 3 schools that my grandkids are in started today. So back into the routine.
I kinda
and I
like
think
that.
everybody will be relieved when it's back to a routine.
Yeah, right. Just kind of getting adjusted to that right
Yes.
now, right? Well, we want to talk about cover crops, and you brought some examples with you today.
Cover crops are used for a variety of different reasons. They help stabilize the soil after harvest. They help purify the water as it runs off and reduce the runoff. They fix nitrogen. They provide grazing. There's a lot of things that cover crops can do. And right now, or shortly, will be the time when cover crops are actually planted, when there is a standing crop. Some of the examples, I just brought some seeds here. These are tillage radish, which is different than the little red ones you find in your gardens.
Oh, okay.
Because these will actually grow down into the ground. They will expand, they will loosen the dirt up, they will help break up tough soils, they will put the organic matter clear down further into the soil, and that helps fix the nitrogen in it and helps improve the quality of the soil there. I've got some okra, I've got some collard greens, this is some more radish, and there's also turnips that are used in this area.
So these seeds are actually put into cornfields or fields that have, you know, like crops in them now.
Right, either corn or soybeans. I don't know that they use them so much on sorghum around here. They can also be used in wheat fields after they've been harvested too.
Okay.
To use for grazing later.
See, I always wondered if they were put in after the harvest. But
They can be.
They can be as well.
They can be. It depends on what you're planting and when your frost dates are as to how well they will grow. And it also, rye we can use in this area. Now that's a plant that can freeze and come back kind of like wheat does. But some of these don't take freezing very well. But after the crops you can fly them on now, and that will plant them with the standing crop still in the field. Then once you harvest, they're already there.
And we're seeing some pictures here, examples of cover crops or maybe what it might look like.
And a lot of people do use cattle, use this for grazing cattle too.
Okay.
Once the crops are out, then they'll turn cows in. There's a picture of it growing down in the standing corn crop. Then you can just harvest over the top of it, and that plant is there.
So the goal of all this, I feel like I'm asking all the questions here.
That's okay,
but this is
John.
really
You're trying to learn.
Yes, that's right. And the goal of all this, though, is to really get nutrients back in the soil. You know, farmers are really working hard to, you know, make sure their ground is sustainable.
Exactly. They're trying to use these to fix the nutrients into the soil to help reduce the need for different types of fertilizers. They're trying to improve the soil quality so that it can increase the yields from their crops. They're also using it as a forage crop, which reduces the need for the hay and the other extra feeding that they have to do for their livestock. So there's a multiple list of things that these cover crops are really a beneficial and a sustainable product for the farmers.
Well, we also want to talk to you about the LES Sustainability Festival. What did consumers learn there?
There were a lot of things there. That's the first time I've been there. It was really interesting. There was sustainable gardening, and we were talking about the cover crops and with the different types of irrigation that we can use that conserves water. I didn't get a chance to walk around a lot, but it was really interesting, all of the different things that you could learn that would save energy. There were solar panels, there was ways to plant your own garden, there was different types of watering systems. It really was an interesting little deal. And then of course the farmers market was right over around the corner too. And then the university graduation that day. So we had a huge crowd down there by the Pinnacle Bank and the Haymarket.
A good way for you to connect with consumers, though, as well.
It really is.
Yeah.
They can come over. We encourage them to ask questions. We would like to have people with questions about their food and about farming to actually ask a farmer. We can tell them, and we're not trying to hide anything. We're not slanting it. This is our story, and we'd like to get it out.
Great. Perfect. Thanks, Leslie.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, that was